Than anybody knows, something mystical and awe-inspiring has been going on off our Kimberley coast. Untold generations of whales have brought their babies to play and grow in the world's biggest nursery. It's a whale invasion, and it's happening again now. But as Ernie Dingo discovers, there's an oily shadow hanging over these magnificent mammals.
This is one mysterious place. The top left hand of Australia, Kimberley coast. And there's something going on out here. There she is there, look, coming right up there in the sun. Having a nice little time right next to us.
Look at that. And deep again. Here we are in the Kimberley in one of the biggest whale nurseries in the world. Camden Sound, whales everywhere. Mother whales have been coming for years and years to have their babies, teach them the basics about life and get them ready for their journey back down south. Hey, Skip, shorten the distance between here and them whales.
This is an official voyage to uncover the secrets of the Kimberley whales.
I counted 15 since we left.
On board, the people who know this place best.
Whale was here before I was ever born.
That's Uncle Roy. Me and him have been dancing in the new film Brand New Day. We're old mates, and nobody knows the whales better than him.
Oh, there's bloody millions of them. I've seen them with my own eyes. I grew up here.
There she is.
And that's Dr. Steve Blake, the marine scientist leading this expedition.
Oh, there we go. Little junior's coming out, everybody. So the babies get very, very playful. The mother's trying to basically keep it close by.
Every year, humpback whales in their thousands migrate here.
How far do they come from down south?
They come all the way from Antarctica.
That's a hell of a long way just to have a baby.
It's basically building the strength of the calf up, and it's the mother teaching the calf all of the skills it will need, obviously, with its migration to start south. And most of the whales would be probably leaving this place by the end of September. This bay is fantastic for mothers and calves. Basically, it's a maternity ward for the humpback whales.
Okay, straight ahead.
Only last year, Steve Blake and his colleagues from WA Marine Science worked out this was perhaps the biggest whale nursery in the world. And after centuries of being hunted nearly to extinction, they're back.
You can't really tell how many whales prior to whaling, though, would you?
The estimates are about 17,000 for the West Coast population. Now it's thought about 90%, 95% recovery. But the numbers were down as low as about 600 individuals in the early 1970s.
Wow.
Before they were protected. So they've come back dramatically.
Do we really know a lot about whales?
I don't think we do. It's not well understood as to why whales do things such as breaching and lobtailing and tail slapping.
The reason whales breach is because they can. Simple as that.
It's not just the whales. Scientists know very little about the unique marine life here.
So what are we looking at here?
What we've got is the fish going in and out of the hard coral.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's basically it's a habitat. You see the fish down there?
Yeah. There's like angelfish.
Angelfish.
Dotted along this coastline are nearly 3,000 islands. This one's called High Hilly Island, and the secrets being uncovered here date back to the dawn of time.
Oh, have you a bit excited here, mate? What's going on?
Well, it looks to me
These are old dome-shaped structures built by algae or stromatolites.
So these would be like the oldest living things in the world.
Several thousand million years, probably, and going right back to the beginning when life first began on Earth.
Up until 60 or so years ago, a clan called Luli were living here, as they had for thousands of years. They even built themselves stone houses.
Now, about 8,000 years ago, the water level came to where it is now. 6,000 years ago, they carbon dated food that had been cooked in here in this little concave, which would be a great spot to look out there upon the reef. Wow, look at that. Like a smorgasbord out there.
This is very much a biodiversity-rich hotspot in Australian and probably world terms. So every time scientists come up here, they find quite large numbers of new species never recorded before.
If it was on the East Coast, you might get a little bit more of a acknowledgement, but because of the fact that it's in a wilderness area,
that's right.
Would that be the big difference?
Yeah, I mean, on the Great Barrier Reef, you've got something like 400-odd scientists. As in the Kimberley, you come here, and there's not the same level of resourcing to actually study.
Steve takes me to the mangroves of Sampson's Inlet, one of the Kimberley's thousands of secret little spots. The mangroves here tell the story of what makes the Kimberley coast so rich. The rejuvenating tides.
Kingfisher.
12.7 metres, some of the biggest in the world.
This is the basically nursery ground for a lot of the fish in the area.
The length of those roots in there that reach down, and that's pretty impressive, isn't it?
So we're at the high tide now.
Yeah.
And it's going to drop about another 5 metres today.
Ever let yourself drift in the mangroves, watching the light and just listening? But while we're here on the Kimberley coast investigating what's in these waters, a couple of 100 kilometres to the north, there's trouble. This oil and gas leak from a rig in the Timor Sea has been going on for weeks. That's got plenty of people like Uncle Roy worried, because the West Australian government has billions of dollars worth of plans for this coast, including at James Price Point, a proposal for a massive gas hub. Over on the land over there is James Price Point, and 100 metres here just in front of me is a whale off James Price Point.
And there's no doubt that the issue here is larger than just the state of WA. You know, it's a planet issue. There's not much of our planet left. There's some good nick.
Andrew Bowles is a local who saw the whales were coming back and decided to set up this whale observatory on the cliff top at Pender Bay.
6.
For the past 4 years, Andrew's volunteers have been counting the whales to assist scientists studying their migratory behaviour.
What they didn't have is the knowledge on how many humpback whales were here. And we felt that that was an important thing that they need to know. It's a calving ground. There's obviously mothers and calves birthing here. There's bugger all vessel traffic, you know. And if we get a lot of boats suddenly turn up, industrial noises and so on, these mothers and calves, they might disappear and gone, see. But there's got to be a better way. Just hold 5. Because if we destroy it, we can't get it back so quickly. Just hold back a little bit. You know, we all know we need gas, but just take 5.
Our people got songs about the whale, stories.
IsobelPeters is the traditional owner of the Camden Sound country, where most of the whales have their calves.
Mother and the baby whale play together. They got songs about that.
Since her mother's people were moved off this country, it's been hard for the next generation to get back here.
All that land you see, it's all yours.
We want to keep it protected for them whales to go through. Less activity, people coming, you know, with boats.
In terms of creating some kind of protected area, marine protected area, you'd have to say that Camden Sound Montgomery Reef region is a very special place and would certainly enjoy some kind of conservation around it because of its uniqueness.
Rolling around, it's beautiful.
What's happening?
What's happening, Ernie? We've got 3 whales.
Oh, wow.
You see that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a baby. A lot of pectoral fins up in the air and rolling over on the backs, so this could be even a mating.
Have you got cameras out while there's people trying to mate?
Coming this way, Ernie. Coming this way. Oh, look at them. Look at them. They're just resting on each other. Oh, that's beautiful. They're just rolling on each other. Look at them entwined.
This could be the first time we've actually seen them mating. And it's going on for a while, let me tell you.
Yeah! They're almost totally oblivious to the fact we're here.
There they go.
We left them to do what comes naturally, a cycle of life, an extraordinary migration that's been going on for millennia. Soon they'll leave here for Antarctica, and next year it will begin again.
When you come to the Kimberley, what grabs you is just how vast it is, how little is known, and how much needs to be done here. This is a really special place, and I think it needs an investment for the future, for all.
Just hope this keeps on being a good old place for that little family to come back to.